What we calling this workout?
This is called Tuesday's workout.
Hey, everybody. We're back here for our Tuesday workout here. Once again, doing it online via Zoom. I'm in my backyard. Thomas is from his office, or I guess you could say his garage dojo there, out there, and doing a lot with the ball and 10-pound medicine ball today with stuff. So it's a big core workout, right, Thomas?
That's correct, Scott. All the stuff that you already know how to do really well, we just retool and put them together differently. So to challenge you to keep you moving and get better at a lot of the movements as we do. So
cool.
All the stuff that you already know how to do, we've talked about it before. We're going to initially start off with the stability ball rollouts. These are the kneeling rollouts, coming out, using your elbows to come back, keeping your back nice and straight. You know how we do. You know how we breathe, nice and relaxed. We have 20 of these. Good.
$15 or $20?
That's 15. We got 5 to go. Okay, so now we raise our knees, we roll out, raise our knees off the ground, and then we just have the stability ball plank and reach, where your elbows resting in the ball and reaching and then back for 15 times. That's it. $14 and $15. Great job. Grab some water. As you're just watching Scott do those planks and reaches on the stability ball, not only you have to work on holding your balance, it's also important to be able to reach and come back and have that kind of core stability within your core to be able to initiate that movement of reaching forward, increasing the lever, and then bringing it back. Help to work all the muscles of the posterior chain and the anterior chain just to stabilize. But it's a very difficult exercise to do, especially after the rollout. So, all right. So now we have the regular push-up. These are 15 regular push-ups, and then we'll put our feet on the ball for 20.
Okay.
$13, $14, and $15. Good. Now our feet are on the ball for 20 push-ups. Stuff. $19 and $20. Great job. Grab some water. How do you feel? How's your shoulder?
Good.
Shoulder's good?
Yeah, it's fine.
So as we recover, the next one is the stability ball squat, the medicine ball squat to overhead with rotation. And we're going to be alternating both left and right or left. Those are 20 repetitions. And then we'll have the basic static lunge with the rotation. That's 10 each leg, meaning you'll be going over the forward leg 10 times and then changing your feet. These are the squat to overhead with the rotation. Perfect. 19. There's 20. Good. So now we have the lunges now.
Twisting.
Yeah, just going over you're going over your right leg as you come down. That's it. Nine. Great job. So now we're grabbing the stability ball, but let's keep the medicine ball close because we'll need that for the second exercise out here. First we're doing the stability ball Superman. Those are 20. And then we have the medicine ball, stability ball sit up with the overhead. Those are 15. These are 20 initially. $19 and $20. That's it. Careful with the grass, nice wide stance, and just relax. Relax those shoulders, more importantly. That's it. $13, $14, $15, and relax. Let's grab some water, please. That's one round. So as you can see, a lot of these exercises are a little advanced for most. Scott's really good at moving in all these different planes of motion and all these different exercises. The idea is to keep his heart rate moving for an extended period of time, give him a small chance to recover, and then we get back after it again. Incorporating a lot of muscle groups while we're doing it, forcing the body to adapt to a lot of different stimulus, causing to burn a lot of calories and burn a lot of gas. The idea is just to keep him moving. More importantly, teaching him how to relax, keeping him breathing while he's moving. That's the most important thing. Self-induced stress. How do we deal with? How do we cope with that? Moving good today, man.
Thanks.
You get a chance to get some water?
It's a little more humid out here today after the rains the last couple of days.
Oh my gosh. And a couple of days from now, we're supposed to be in the 50s. So.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So coming up into 10 seconds, yep. So now what we have normally, is the rollouts first. These are 20, and then the plank reaches are 15. Great job. Now we're releasing our knees. That's it. Just reach up first and then raise your knees up. Good. Now reaching. and relax. Good job. What we call that is muscles time under tension. So we want to keep them contracted and or working for an extended period of time. Great job, brother.
Thanks.
Yeah. Take a quick gasp of air, get some water if you like. Now we have those push-ups again. Let's change the positioning when you do the stability ball push-ups. As opposed to coming across, let's come like at a 45-degree angle.
Okay.
So everybody can see how deep you go and what's going on with your shoulders and your head while you're coming down from push-ups and how it's important to stay over your hands. That would be immensely important. Okay, now we just have the regular push-up, 15, and then the stability ball push-ups, 20. Looks good. Great job. And so just cut it into an angle. There you go. Just come right across the screen. Perfect. Looks good. Hold on. So that's why we piggyback those exercises in terms of a back exercise, followed by a pushing exercise or kind of a pull and a push. Now we'll be doing a squat overhead, which is incorporated the lower extremities, but utilizing both the same muscle groups that we did previously, stabilizing and moving from my back end or the anterior part of my body by raising the stability ball over our head. It's lightening the resistance, but keeping the movement big. So we have 20 of these. Make sure, listen, feet wide apart like we normally do, as wide as you like, as wide as you like. I know it's 10 pounds. Imagine it's 70 pounds. There you go. Driving the legs. Good. $19. Great job. That's it. Nice and relaxed. Let's switch. Nine. Good. We're moving to the stability ball, but we're keeping that guy kind of close. Now the Superman is 20, and then the sits overhead are 15. Great job. 17. Good. We did 5 extra, but that's okay because we can. Which leads me to my next topic. Let's grab some water if you get a chance. The idea is in terms of adherence to exercise or how we think about doing the next exercise, especially when we're doing a back-to-back, is to be able to find the right amount of repetitions so it's not so overwhelming that I cannot or will not try to do the next exercise. So it's kind of threading the needle at 20,000 feet. Do I think you can do 40 Superman? Yeah, but then again, I'll give you the medicine ball. Maybe you may not want to do the sit-ups anymore, knowing what may be ahead. So can you do 50 push-ups? Yeah, then maybe you won't want to do the stability ball push-ups after that. So the idea is to get the same number, trick the body, get as much as we possibly can, put into a core exercise, put into a balance exercise, working on skill-based movements. That's the idea, and that's almost like misdirection. You're looking one way, and I'm trying to do something the other. So, great job today, man.
Thanks.
That was number 2.
Halfway.
We're halfway. Yeah, we do this 4 times. Sometimes we'll do it 5 times. Is it okay to do it 3 times? Well, of course. 3 times is it okay to do it twice? Of course. How about once? Absolutely. Quality over quantity, right? Quality over quantity. Finding a way that it works. So, how's the rest of your day look? Busy?
I got a couple phone calls, a couple podcast episodes.
Yeah.
Working on a virtual 2-day class this weekend. So just driving and getting to that as much as I can.
It's thirsty work saving the universe, isn't it? Comic book fans will know where that line came from. So.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time differentiating days because we do so much throughout the weekend. So.
Yeah, the days seem like they're flying by nowadays.
Yeah.
It's easy to get caught up in the element of, because we're in one location that time stands still, but it's still moving forward. So it's scary how long this 2-week stay in the house kind of thing turned into a month.
2 months.
And overnight. Yeah.
I think it's a week at least.
Okay, you good?
Pop it back real fast.
Yes, sir. That's it. Nice and loose. How's your back feel?
Good.
Okay.
Shoulders are tired.
Yeah, as they should be. As they should be. So we got the rollouts. We got the rollouts first, and then we have the plank to reach. Great job. $14 and $15.
Just 15?
Yep, just
Okay.
15. So your phone's blank again. There we go. There we go. Now the push up. 15 and then 20 with your feet on the ball. Yeah. Sit nice and relaxed. We're not going to listen to what, yeah, that's it. We're not listening to what the shoulder's telling you, other than just staying safe, keeping them depressed, and retracted. Good. And relax. So now we have 20 on the ball. That works too. That's it. So it's tough keeping your feet on the ball while you're doing push-ups, especially like you're doing 20.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm on an angle here, at a sloping angle, so.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Do you feel anything in your shoulder, or is it just you're just fatigued?
Just fatigued. Just give me a second.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Hey, that's the most important thing. Everybody should know what where their fatigue level is. We're definitely not driving anything with a bullwhip and a megaphone. So it's never been about that. It's always been helping somebody else get in shape. I haven't got anybody in shape in 20 years. Nice and relaxed. Just adjust the range of motion. I'll take it. Muscle fatigue is what we're looking for. Whatever the number is, we're looking for muscle fatigue. I think we got there. That's great stuff. Okay, so now we have the medicine ball squat overhead with rotation.
Okay.
And we're moving these to 16, by the way. There's one. $15 and relax. Great job. So now with the lunges, we got 8 and 8.
Okay.
Take a seat.
Huh?
I said, yeah, by all means, take a seat. Yeah, we're not normally in the sun. So I could sap the strength from me real quick. So how's your water intake throughout the weekend?
Good.
Okay. Staying hydrated, especially in these times that we're in, is so important. So important. To wash through the organs and wash through the body. So 8 and 8. After 8, we're switching. 1. Let's switch. So keeping that guy close. So we're bringing the 20 Superman to 15 and the overhead with the medicine ball to 12. So the first set of Superman is just the 15. 13, 14, and switch. These are only 12. That's it. Good. Let's grab some water. Let's take a seat, please. So a couple minutes. My watch is going to go off a couple times.
Okay.
Moving really good.
Thanks.
And those numbers are helping, right? The adjustment of the numbers, they're helping to get through it? Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Whew.
Well, it's not like the last couple. It's not going up that sucks. It's coming down that sucks. So it feels pretty good to be here. it sucks coming down to get back up to there. So it's contrary to belief. It's not coming up in that particular exercise to sit up. It's coming down, the eccentric motion that's really gaining the strength that causing the muscle to work the hardest. So great job.
Thanks.
About a minute and a half. So grab some water, please. Not too much because we don't want it coming the other direction. Speaking of Tuesday, actually, it's funny that you asked me what's the name of the workout today. And I was just thinking, I knew way back in 2000, I knew a trainer by the name of Tuesday. That was his name, Tuesday.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, those were the days way back when. Holy smoke. This thing has changed so much since then. That was 20 years ago.
Right. Yeah, 20 years flies by.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. So other than just the push-up, anything else giving you any kind of issues?
My footing's a little on my last medicine ball sit-ups. My feet were slipping a little bit here just because I'm on a little bit of an angle in this house. It's a graduate degree, so he wants to lean back and doing it at an angle. One leg's a little bit lower than the other. It's just a little wet still from the rain, but it's okay. Other than that, not really. Just kind of it's like working out through a wet cloth right now. That's all.
Yeah, I hear you. So making adjustments based on your environment and how safe you can be, if that means you're slowing down the movement so you can be safe. Yep. Sometimes life doesn't give you a level platform.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes we're not that lucky. Most of the times we're not that lucky. Okay, that's us. Last time. Take your time between exercises. There is no rush. Let's break those rollouts down to 10, and the plank can reach to 10 as well. 10 and 10, please. We always adjust the numbers based on what we're able to do to make sure we stay safe. So these are only 10. Great job. Now 10 plank and reaches. Nine and 10. Great job. So with the push-ups, 10 and 10, please. Just 10 on the ground, 10 on the ground or on the deck, and then 10 on the ball.
Okay.
We just adjust the numbers to keep you moving. That's the most important thing, keeping you moving. Good. 8, 9, and 10. Last 10 on the ball. Nine and 10. Great job. How those feel? A lot better, right?
Yep.
They always do. Take a second. Now we have the medicine balls. Yeah, by all means, take a seat. So this goes through a lot of calories. It goes through, it really taxes your energy system. It attacks our system in terms of how it can cool our system, respiratory system, the central nervous system, because we're working with a lot of different types of movements. Emotional side, wow, here comes the coping mechanism dealing with muscle fatigue and lack of oxygen. So how do we cope with that? Yeah, I know. These are only 12. We had 16 last time. These are only 12 this time. $11 and $12. Now 6 and 6, please. Good, let's switch. Well done. So 15 Superman, and then just 10 of the overheads. Great job. Listen to what your body's telling you. Just take it easy, nice and relaxed. Just 10. That's us. And relax. Yeah, that 10-pound ball all of a sudden starts to feel heavy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And you can
Birds
tell
whistling to congratulate me.
what, go ahead, say it again.
Birds whistling to congratulate me being done.
Yeah. So you can tell how the sun makes a huge difference, right?
Yeah.
It really saps the energy when your body's overheating. So that's why we're drinking tons of water. So everybody's watching. It's so important to keep water close. know your limitations, knowing what your body's doing and how it's dealing or coping with fatigue, and acting accordingly. By all means, we're not going to get our ego stuck inside of that. Listen to what your body's saying, knowing just enough is enough, more just always hurts. So what we want to do is enough to stay moving. And that's what we did. Great job, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then shower, can't fix.
And you got lunch planned?
Yeah.
So it's
Left
always,
right last night.
it's always important, 60 minutes after we get done is to get more fuel back into the system. Start the healing process and start the refueling process. So what we eat today is what we're using tomorrow. So it's important that we continue putting calories in. We don't not eat, especially after we just get done working. We have to go eat now. Or generally within a 60-minute window is optimal. So we want to utilize that 60 minutes as much as we can.
Yeah. Whew.
Let's do our pec back stretch, and then we'll do our twist stretch. We always finish with that because it's so good, because Scott is so strong. We want to get those muscles nice and loose and get them to release all that tension that we stored for the last 45 to 50 minutes. He's allowing the muscles in his spine just to release all that tension in his lower and upper back. Very simple stretch to allow the shoulder and the muscles of your back to relax and stretch. More importantly, to allow everything to relax in your body. Just what we're doing is thinking about breathing. Usually 20 to 30 seconds. We like going 5 to 6 breaths, 7 breaths sometimes. That leads us right to 20 seconds. And we usually double up, like doing the last stretch along with the pec stretch. So that's it. Great job by showing a different angle there. You can see how relatively flat his upper back is in terms of what's happening with his lower spine as well. You see by his right hand, if your hands are relaxed, that means your brain is relaxed. Great job. Okay, so let's twist. That's it. So now that all the muscles are nice and relaxed, it's a little bit easier for him to rotate the ball, allowing his hip to release and his lower back to release.
Oh, there we go.
I'm taking that needs your back pop for you.
And my hips.
Ah, good. We did a lot of turning at the hips today, so.
Yeah.
Well, as always, brother, great job today.
Thank you, sir.
And what we're looking for now, of course, and you know that we're going to go eat as soon as your heart rate comes down a little bit, right? We're not going to eat right now, but as soon as your heart rate comes down, and increase some of that water. So, tremendous job, way to adapt. More importantly, yeah, taking care of yourself, because you know your environment. You're on grass that's on a slope. Never seen your backyard, but I trust you in terms of, there's a slope in your backyard. So at one point, we'll probably have to go over some of that pulling mechanism thing that you said you have, and maybe we make a special video on how do we use that from long distance in terms of video, so we can show people how to do that. So,
Okay.
Questions on today?
I'm all good, man. Thanks as always. We'll talk to you later this afternoon, alrighty?
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you later this afternoon. Thanks again, man.
Hey guys, if you're watching this or watching the replay, you can always book a consultation with Thomas. You go to Train with Thomas Nee, that's NEE.com, or go to AustinsBestTrainer.com as well. So
yeah, or you can go there. Thanks, brother. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Tom. Bye.